Good evening, friends, and welcome back to Emily's Game. This is my CCU update for April 1st, 2025. I meant to get this out earlier, but as you can probably hear, I've been sick. So this is really the first chance I've had to really get this put together, and I will post this tonight on April 1st. We're just going to go quickly over what CCUs are available, and we're going to talk about a couple of exciting things here and how to use them. So for those of you that aren't sure how to find where CCUs are available, you got to go to the robertspaceindustriescom/pledge store. Once you're there, you go to the other tab and hit ship upgrades. This will bring you to where the CCUs can be purchased. Again, as usual, I'm not going to go into great detail about the CCUs, so definitely ask, hunt me down in Discord, leave me questions here. If I can help you with your CCU chains, I would be more than happy to. All right, let's check our first one on the list here. Our first CCU available as of today, April 1st, is the Nova. As you can see, the Warbond edition is $110 versus the standard at $120. So that's a $10 CCU. Our closest ship to that, if we go to all ships and search by lowest price, is our M50, our Hawk, and our Storm AA. Those are the closest ones to it. Grabbing one of those three is going to give you a $10 CCU token from the M50 to the Nova. That saves you $10. Again, you may not want the Nova, you may not have the M50, no matter. These are long-term options. This is for me, a step in a bigger chain. That means that $100 to the $120 mark, I'm saving 50% of that cost right there. That $10 is coming off that chain. All right, enough of that. We're going to dig down this list a little further. After the Nova, we've got the Corsair. There are three options because as of April, the Corsair is our Imperator subscriber ship of the month. It's one of them. The Corsair is a $250 ship. This is a $20 Warbond, $230 for the ship. You could buy the ship outright for $230, or we could grab a CCU to it, right? So the best CCU to get to it is the Raylan. So that's a $225 to a $250 ship. The CCU Warbond is $230, so that CCU is only $5. Again, if you don't want either of these ships or have either of these ships, this could just be a chain into a bigger ship. All right, we're going to move on down past our Corsair. Our next option is the Mole. Mole is a $25 CCU, you guys. Its standard price is $315. You can buy it today for $290 on Warbond, or again, like what I would do is go for a CCU to it just to save that money at $25 on my next chain. So you got your Vanguard Sentinel, you got the Blade, you got the Apollo Medevac is your first tier options to that. So grabbing one of these turns that into a $15 Warbond CCU, saving you that $25. Again, you can see how these add up. If you got all the three that we'd already talked about, that's $55 off in the chain. Now, those are just three steps with big gaps in between them, so you would fill those little gaps in. Something I would do, obviously, would be long game this out and grab other ships as they become available in between these to get a bigger chain of discounts on a bigger ship. Again, if you have questions about how that works, reach out to me. I'm glad to share that information with you, show you some of the savings that I've got. All right, friends, that's our last Warbond. We have 3 Warbonds, nothing more, nothing less. If you have any questions on how that works, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Happy to show you, give you an example of what you can do with these. Is, if let's say you wanted the Polaris in 975, I built a chain to the Polaris and filled it at IAE, and my total percentage off of that 975 price was 68%. Huge savings compared to what you would pay otherwise. So if you're gonna buy the ships, this is the game to play. This is definitely, it's addicting, and I don't understand exactly why it's addicting, but it's kind of cool to see it come together. It's kind of cool to know that my fleet, I have over 140 ships. My fleet, I have a lot of savings wrapped up in these ships compared to what others would have just buying these things outright. So again, if I can save you money in doing this, please reach out to me. Let me show you what I know. If you already know, if you have tips and pointers for those that are watching the video, please feel free to share them in the comments. All right, guys, that's it for CCUs currently available on April 1st. Guys, I hope this is beneficial to you. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you've got, let me know about your chains. What kind of exciting savings do you have in the works? I'd love to hear about that. Guys, I love you, and I will catch you in my next episode. Take care and have a wonderful night. Bye.